Life doesn't change in one day, but your direction does, and today is the day you stop accepting a version of yourself that is smaller than what you were born to be, because deep inside you already know that your life was never meant to be average, broken, confused, or silent. You were meant to rise, to evolve, to rebuild, to rewrite your story with your own hands, and even if the world never believed in you, even if people doubted you, even if life pushed you to the edge, you must understand. That pressure was never there to destroy you, it was there to shape you, to upgrade you, to awaken the strength inside you that you forgot you had, and everything you have survived till today proves that there is something unbreakable inside you, something that refuses to die, something that refuses to accept defeat even when you felt lost, because God, the universe, destiny, whatever you believe in, kept you alive for a reason, and that reason is not to repeat the same painful cycle again, but to step into a future that honors your effort, your growth, and your spirit. You must remind yourself that breakthroughs never happen during comfort, they happen when your back is against the wall, when the night is quiet and your thoughts are loud, when your heart is tired but still beating with hope, when your dreams look far but your soul whispers, keep going, and in those moments when nobody sees your struggle, when nobody applauds your effort, when nobody understands your silent battles. That is exactly when your transformation is happening, because real growth is invisible at first, real healing is slow, real progress is silent, and real warriors rise without noise, and you are one of them. You have to stop waiting for motivation and start choosing discipline, because discipline is what builds champions. Discipline is what creates legacies. Discipline is what separates those who wish from those who win, and every day you show up even when you are tired, even when you are stressed, even when you are uncertain, even when you are broken inside, that is the day your future self silently thanks you, because you are building a life that your highest version will one day live. Remember this, your past is not your identity, your mistakes are not your destiny, your pain is not your permanent home, these were chapters, not your whole book, and now you are entering the chapter where you rise above everything that tried to break you, where you let go of whatever drained you, where you choose yourself fearlessly, where you walk with confidence even if your steps are small, because one small step forward is better than standing still in fear. Do not underestimate the power of patience, because flowers do not grow overnight, storms do not last forever, light always returns after darkness, and life rebuilds itself every morning, just like you can. You have a strength that is waiting to be used, dreams that are waiting to be chased, talents that are waiting to be expressed, a future that is waiting to be lived, and a fire inside you that is waiting to be unleashed. Do not let your doubts dim your light. Do not let negative voices slow your progress, do not let temporary emotions make permanent decisions, because you are more powerful than every fear that speaks inside your mind, and the moment you choose faith over fear, discipline over comfort, healing over pain, growth over excuses, that is the moment your entire life begins to shift. You owe it to yourself to keep going, to keep growing, to keep fighting, because the next version of you, the stronger you, the wiser you, the more successful you, is already waiting on the other side of your effort, and that version is proud of you, cheering for you, praying for you, hoping you don't give up when you are this close to becoming everything you once dreamed about. So straighten your back, breathe deep, look forward, and remind yourself, I am not done, I am not defeated, I am rising again. The world has not yet seen your full power, your full potential, your full glory, and when you step into that version of yourself, the world will not be able to ignore you, because nothing is stronger than a human who has been broken but still chooses to rise, who has been hurt but still chooses to love, who has been doubted but still chooses to try, and who has been knocked down again and again but still chooses to stand. Your time is coming, your breakthrough is coming, your blessings are coming, your success is coming. Just don't stop now, because your next chapter is not just better than the last, it is beyond anything you have imagined, and all you need to do is keep moving forward, keep believing, keep fighting, keep showing up, because you are unstoppable. There comes a point in your journey when you realize that the only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is the fear you keep feeding, the excuses you keep repeating, and the doubts you keep believing, and this second message is your reminder that you were not born to stay stuck, broken, invisible, or silent. You were born to create impact, to rise again and again no matter how many times life knocks you down. Because your story is not over, your strength is not finished, and your purpose is far greater than the pain you've been carrying. Every disappointment you faced, every betrayal you survived, every moment you cried alone, every night you questioned your worth, all of it was preparing you, sharpening you, shaping you into someone more powerful than you can even imagine right now. And the universe never removes something from your life unless it is making space for something better, something stronger, something aligned with the future you were meant to build. This journey is not supposed to be easy, it's supposed to grow you, and growth will always test you, break you open, stretch you, and force you to step into the version of yourself that fear kept hidden. So when you feel tired, remember, even the strongest warriors get tired, even the brightest stars burn through darkness, even the tallest mountains stand because they survived storms, and you, too, are surviving storms that once tried to destroy you. But here you are, still breathing, still fighting, still hoping, still believing deep down that you were made for more, because something inside you refuses to give up, refuses to surrender, refuses to accept a life that is less than what you deserve. Don't underestimate that inner voice, that inner fire, that inner knowing. It is your guide, your compass, your truth, and whenever life pushes you down, that voice whispers, "Get back up, because your destiny is not behind you, it's in front of you, waiting for you to step into it with courage instead of fear." The world may not understand your journey, people may not support your dreams, some will doubt you, some will leave you, some will judge you, but what truly matters is that you do not leave yourself, you do not abandon your dreams, you do not second-guess your worth, because when you stay loyal to your purpose, the universe opens doors you never knew existed. The right people come, the right opportunities appear, the right energy surrounds you, and suddenly everything that once felt impossible becomes reachable, simply because you refuse to stop. This is your second awakening, your second rise, your second chance to rebuild with more wisdom, more clarity, more discipline, and more fire in your soul than ever before. So stand tall, breathe deeply, and remember that the version of you that is being born right now is stronger than every heartbreak, wiser than every mistake, and more unstoppable than every challenge. And the world will soon witness a version of you that even you haven't fully met yet, the warrior, the leader, the creator, the survivor, the unstoppable force who turned all their pain into power, all their fear into fuel, all their doubts into discipline, and all their setbacks into a comeback so powerful that nothing and no one will ever be able to break you again. There is a moment in your journey when the world begins to test you harder than ever before, when every plan collapses, every path feels blocked, every effort feels invisible, and every part of you wants to scream, "Why is life so hard for me?" But the truth is, life is not punishing you, life is preparing you, sharpening you, training you to handle the blessings, success, responsibilities, and opportunities that your future demands, and part 3 is the reminder that the storm you are facing right now is not a sign of your weakness but a confirmation of your strength, because storms only come to those who carry seeds strong enough to grow into forests. When everything feels heavy, it's because you're carrying a destiny bigger than the average person, and the weight you feel is not meant to break you but to build your back, to build your discipline, to build your mindset, to build your identity into someone unstoppable, someone undeniable, someone unshakable. Understand this deeply: every delay is protection, every rejection is redirection, every heartbreak is transformation, every closed door is guidance, and everything that left your life was not meant to stay for the next level, because you cannot take old energy into a new chapter. You cannot rise while holding on to what broke you. You cannot evolve while clinging to what drained you. You must release what hurt you, forgive what disappointed you, outgrow what limited you, and walk forward even when your legs are shaking and your faith feels thin, because growth never comes from comfort, it comes from pressure, struggle, tears, and resilience. The strongest version of you is not built when life is easy. It is built when life feels impossible and yet you keep going, keep trying, keep believing, keep fighting, even when you don't feel strong. Your future self is watching you right now, whispering, "Don't stop, don't give up, you're closer than you think," because you truly are closer than you think. Breakthroughs often happen right after you feel like quitting. Blessings arrive right after your patience is tested, clarity appears right after your doubt peaks, and the entire universe shifts the moment you decide to trust the process instead of fearing the unknown. The truth is, you survived days you thought would destroy you, you overcame battles no one knows about, you healed from wounds you never talk about, and you kept going even when you felt empty, and that makes you extraordinary. You don't need validation from anyone. Your existence is enough proof that you were chosen for a higher purpose, and that purpose will unfold the moment you choose yourself fully, fearlessly, unapologetically. This is the chapter where you rise without permission, shine without approval, build without fear, and transform without waiting for anyone to understand, because your journey is yours alone, and the world will adjust to your growth. You are not behind, you are not failing, you are not lost. You are evolving, aligning, preparing, and stepping into a version of yourself that will shock everyone who doubted you, including the older version of you who almost quit. So breathe, stand tall, straighten your shoulders, and remind yourself, I am not done yet. My story is still unfolding. My power is just beginning. There comes a phase in your journey when your soul starts whispering louder than your fears, when you begin to feel that the life you've been living is too small for the dreams inside you, when the old you becomes too heavy, too limited, too broken to carry into the future you're meant to build. And part 4 is that awakening where you finally understand that you are not here to repeat the same day over and over. You are here to rise, expand, evolve, and break every ceiling that life, society, and your own mind ever placed on you. This is the moment when you stop apologizing for wanting more, stop shrinking to make others comfortable, stop pretending you're okay with things you've outgrown, and stop giving your energy to people who never valued it. Life will keep sending you the same lessons until you decide to stop walking in circles and choose the path that truly belongs to you, because you are not meant to live trapped inside your past wounds, you are meant to walk fully into your future power. Every setback you experienced was not a punishment, it was a message: this is not your final place. Every time something fell apart, it was because something stronger was being built. Every person who walked away was making space for the ones who will walk in with purpose. Every closed door was preparing you for the door that will open effortlessly. You have to stop thinking life is working against you. Life is aligning everything for you, step by step, moment by moment, challenge by challenge. And yes, sometimes the path feels lonely because not everyone is meant to join you at your highest level. Sometimes your growth scares people, sometimes your strength exposes their weakness, sometimes your success reminds them of the dreams they abandoned, and instead of supporting you, they distance themselves. Let them go. You are not meant to dim your light to protect someone else's comfort. You are here to shine, to inspire, to break the chain, to create a legacy, to become the version of yourself that younger you prayed for. The world may try to box you in, limit you, define you, but they cannot stop someone who has decided to rise, and you have decided to rise. Your pain taught you compassion, your failures taught you resilience, your heartbreaks taught you clarity, and your struggles taught you strength. Nothing was wasted, nothing was meaningless, every moment shaped you into someone powerful enough to walk into this chapter with confidence, courage, and courage again even when fear tries to pull you back. This is not the time to doubt yourself, this is the time to trust the fire inside you, because that fire is not random, it is your calling. You must walk with certainty even when the path is unclear, because the path becomes clear for those who keep moving. And you will keep moving, because deep down you know you were made for more, destined for more, meant for more, and no amount of fear, pain, or doubt can stop someone who refuses to quit. So stand up, breathe deep, lift your head high, and remember, you are not here to survive, you are here to transform. Your destiny is bigger than your struggle, your purpose is stronger than your past, and your rise is just beginning. There comes a turning point in everyone's life when silence becomes the real teacher, when pain becomes the real motivator, when loneliness becomes the real mirror, and you begin to see yourself clearly, who you are, who you've been, and who you are meant to become. And part 5 is that turning point where you finally realize that you no longer have time to stay stuck in old versions of yourself, old habits, old wounds, and old environments that keep you small, drained, and disconnected from your true power. You are entering a chapter where you must release anything that slows you down because destiny does not wait, purpose does not wait, growth does not wait, and the life you dream of cannot be built with the same mindset that kept you trapped for so long. This is the season where the universe pushes you to let go, to detach, to elevate, to trust the unknown even when your fears scream louder than your courage, because there comes a turning point in everyone's life when silence becomes the real teacher, when pain becomes the real motivator, when loneliness becomes the real mirror, and you begin to see yourself clearly, who you are, who you've been, and who you are meant to become. And part 5 is that turning point where you finally realize that you no longer have time to stay stuck in old versions of yourself, old habits, old wounds, and old environments that keep you small, drained, and disconnected from your true power. You are entering a chapter where you must release anything that slows you down because destiny does not wait, purpose does not wait, growth does not wait, and the life you dream of cannot be built with the same mindset that kept you trapped for so long. This is the season where the universe pushes you to let go, to detach, to elevate, to trust the unknown even when your fears scream louder than your courage, because the unknown is where your miracles live, your opportunities hide, your blessings prepare, and your breakthrough is waiting. You must understand that everything you lost was never meant for the level you are rising into, the friends who left, the relationships that ended, the plans that failed, the places that rejected you, all of it was alignment, protection, redirection, and preparation for something far bigger than what you imagined. Growth is not comfortable, it is supposed to make you outgrow people who don't think like you, environments that don't feed your soul, habits that keep you average, and beliefs that limit your potential. The pain you feel is not a sign you are breaking down, it is a sign you are breaking open, expanding, shedding layers of fear and self-doubt that were never yours to carry. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is stronger because of what you survived, wiser because of what you learned, calmer because of what you let go, and more focused because of what you refuse to tolerate anymore. And yes, this journey will feel lonely at times, because not everyone is meant to rise with you. Some people are temporary lessons, temporary memories, temporary chapters, and the moment you accept that, your elevation becomes unstoppable. You owe it to yourself to protect your energy, to guard your vision, to commit to your growth, and to choose the life you want instead of the life you were handed. Your resilience is your superpower, your discipline is your weapon, your belief is your engine, and your purpose is your guide. Remember, you survived storms meant to destroy you, you healed from wounds meant to break you, you rebuilt from ruins meant to bury you, and you rose from situations that others would not have survived, and that alone proves that you are being shaped for something extraordinary. Do not underestimate the power inside you, do not shrink yourself to fit into places you've outgrown, do not let fear steal the blessings prepared for your future. This is your moment to claim your strength, claim your worth, claim your destiny, and walk boldly into the life that is calling your name. You are not done rising, not done healing, not done becoming, your story is still unfolding, and the best chapters are ahead of you, not behind you. There comes a chapter in life where you begin to realize that the person you are becoming is far more important than the people you are losing, the places you are leaving, and the situations you are walking away from, because growth demands sacrifice, evolution demands separation, and elevation demands that you rise above everything that once kept you comfortable but small, safe but stuck, alive but not living. And part 6 is that chapter where you finally start understanding that the old you cannot take you into the new life that is being built for you behind the scenes. This is where your past tries to pull you back, not because it has power, but because your future is getting stronger, brighter, closer, and your old habits, old fears, and old patterns are afraid of becoming irrelevant. But you must remember, the life you want is born the moment you stop negotiating with your excuses, stop arguing for your limitations, stop shrinking to fit into places that no longer recognize your worth, and stop allowing people who don't value your growth to have access to your energy. You have already walked through fire you didn't deserve, climbed mountains you didn't choose, survived storms you didn't expect, and yet you are still here, stronger, wiser, calmer, and more resilient than you've ever been. The universe does not put this much weight on weak people, it puts it on those who are destined for greatness, people who are meant to build, lead, inspire, and transform, not someday, but now. And yes, this stage feels lonely, because true transformation happens in isolation. People won't understand your silence, they won't understand why you're less available, less emotional, less reactive, but this is not you becoming cold, this is you finally becoming focused. You are not losing interest in life, you are losing interest in anything that distracts you from your purpose. You are not becoming distant, you are becoming disciplined. You are not becoming difficult, you are becoming deeply aligned with who you are meant to be. You must protect your mind from doubt, protect your heart from fear, and protect your energy from anything that drains your progress, because the only person who can stop your future is the version of you that refuses to let go of the past. The truth is, you have carried others for too long, now it is time to carry yourself. You have believed in others for too long, now it is time to believe in yourself. You have poured into empty cups for too long, now it is time to fill your own. This journey is not about proving anything to anyone, it is about rising to the level of your potential, honoring your growth, and stepping into the strength that life carved inside you through every heartbreak, every disappointment, every betrayal, and every failure. Nothing you went through was random, every tear watered your soul, every loss strengthened your mind, every challenge trained your spirit, and every ending prepared you for the beginning that is happening right now. You are stepping into a chapter where your power is undeniable, your confidence is unshakable, your purpose is unbreakable, and your future is unstoppable, and the world has no idea what is coming, but you do, because you can feel it rising inside you. There comes a moment in every person's life when everything seems to fall apart, when challenges surround them from every side, when people doubt their potential, and when circumstances feel too heavy to carry, but a true warrior is the one who listens not to the noise of the world but to the quiet, powerful voice within, the voice that whispers, "You were not born to quit." You may be tired, you may feel lost, you may be walking through darkness with no sign of light, but inside you there is a fire that no storm can extinguish, a strength that pain cannot break, and a destiny that fear cannot steal. The obstacles in front of you are not here to stop you, they are here to shape you, sharpen you, and prepare you for the life you said you wanted. Every struggle, every setback, every lonely night is building a version of you that is stronger, braver, and wiser. You are not at the end, you are at the turning point of your story. This is where heroes rise, where leaders emerge, and where your true character reveals itself. Do not back down now. The future you dream about is waiting for you to keep moving, even if the steps are small, even if the progress is slow, even if your heart is heavy. You don't need to have all the answers, you just need to refuse to stop. Greatness was never meant to be easy, it's earned by those who keep going when everyone else stops. And you, right now, reading this, are on the edge of a breakthrough you cannot even imagine yet. Hold your ground, lift your head, breathe deep, and take the next step. Your victory is not cancelled. Your time is not over. Your story is just beginning. Life is not testing how strong you are when everything is easy, life tests your strength when everything feels impossible, when your mind is confused, your heart is tired, and your path looks uncertain. And yet, even in those moments, you are being guided towards something bigger than what you can currently see. Every delay is protecting you, every struggle is teaching you, every disappointment is redirecting you, and every closed door is pushing you toward the door that was meant only for you. You must understand this, you are not failing, you are forming. You are not breaking, you are becoming. You are evolving into a version of yourself that your past self prayed for. And this transformation is not supposed to feel comfortable. Growth never feels comfortable. Strength is not built from comfort, strength is built from battles, bruises, doubts, and the courage to rise again. There will be days when you question your future, days when you wonder if you're wasting your time, days when you feel invisible and unsupported. But even then, something inside you keeps you alive, a quiet power that refuses to let you give up. This is your inner calling. This is your soul reminding you that your journey has purpose. Do not compare your timeline to anyone else's, your path is unique, your challenges are unique, and your breakthrough will also be unique. Everything you're facing right now is preparing you for a chapter of your life that will make sense of everything: the tears, the nights you couldn't sleep, the times you felt ignored, the moments you hid your pain behind a smile. One day soon, you will look back and say, "It all had to happen exactly that way." So keep pushing forward. Your strength is increasing. Your wisdom is growing. Your blessings are aligning. The universe hasn't forgotten you, it's working silently behind the scenes. Your story is not over. The best part is still ahead, waiting for you to get up, believe again, and continue your journey with the courage that. There are moments in life when everything you have survived, everything you have learned, and everything you have endured gathers itself into one powerful force inside you, and that force pushes you to rise higher than ever before. This moment, right now, is one of those moments for you. You may not feel it yet, but something inside you is awakening, expanding, getting stronger with every breath. The pain that once broke you is now becoming the strength that rebuilds you. The losses that once made you cry are now shaping your wisdom. The doubts that once controlled you are now losing their power because you are beginning to see who you really are. You are not weak, you are not unlucky, you are not forgotten, you are in transformation. Everything in your life, even the parts that didn't make sense, was preparing you for this rise. You were being trained in silence for a victory that will speak loudly. You were being shaped in darkness for a future that will shine brightly. You have carried burdens far heavier than most people know, yet you never collapsed. You bent, you hurt, you struggled, but you never broke. That is what makes you unstoppable. And now, as you step forward, your confidence will return, your passion will return, your clarity will return, and your purpose will light the path ahead of you. Do not worry about who supports you. Do not worry about who left. Do not worry about who doubts you. Your journey is yours alone, and the universe is aligning everything for your rise. You are entering a season where doors will open without you forcing them, where opportunities will find you, where the things you once thought were impossible will become your new reality. All you have to do is keep moving, keep believing, keep showing up, even when you feel tired, even when the progress is slow, even when no one claps for you. This is your breakthrough season, and breakthroughs don't come to people who stop. They come to people like you, people who refuse to stay down. There comes a point in every great journey when the universe stops testing you and starts rewarding you, not because life suddenly becomes easy, but because you finally become the version of yourself who is ready to receive what is meant for you. This is that point for you. You have walked through storms that tried to break your spirit, nights that stole your sleep, days when you doubted whether anything would ever change, yet you never completely stopped. You kept moving, even when it was slow, even when it was painful, even when you felt alone. That persistence is now turning into power. The doors that remained closed for years are about to open not because of luck, but because you have grown into someone who can walk through them without fear. Every wound you carried is turning into wisdom. Every tear you shed is turning into strength. Every setback you faced is turning into alignment. You are stepping into a chapter where your struggles will finally make sense, where the weight on your heart will start to lift, and where you will understand why you had to go through everything you did. You are not here by accident. You are here because destiny has been shaping you silently, preparing you quietly, guiding you patiently toward a future built on resilience, courage, and truth. And now, your breakthrough is not just coming, it has already begun. You are shifting into a reality where your voice matters, your dreams matter, your growth matters, and your purpose matters more than anything that tried to stop you. Do not question your worth. Do not shrink yourself for anyone. Do not doubt the power inside you anymore. You have earned this rise with your pain, your patience, your prayers, your efforts, and your refusal to give up. Stand in your new strength. Claim your path with confidence. Step forward boldly, because destiny is opening the gate, and everything you once wished for is now. There comes a phase in your life when everything around you begins to shift, not because the world has changed, but because you have changed from the inside out. This is that phase for you. You are stepping into a season where your old doubts can no longer control you, your old fears can no longer silence you, and your old wounds can no longer define you. You have walked through enough pain to understand your own strength, you have been disappointed enough to understand your own worth, and you have been tested enough to understand what you are truly capable of. You are not who you were last year, last month, or even last week. You are evolving every single day, becoming sharper, wiser, stronger, and more aligned with your purpose. The universe has watched you rise after every fall, fight after every setback, and stand after every storm that tried to break your spirit. And now, all that silent endurance is turning into power. You are entering a chapter where your intuition will guide you, your discipline will protect you, and your courage will take you further than you ever imagined. The people who doubted you will not understand how you kept going, but they don't need to, because your journey has never been about them, it has always been about the fire inside you that refuses to die. Your future is opening in front of you, and this time you are not walking into it weak or uncertain, you are walking into it prepared. You are becoming the person who can carry the blessings you once prayed for. You are becoming the version of yourself that your past self dreamed of. This is not the end of your story, this is the beginning of the chapter where you stop surviving